Hi, hello everyone. This is Mr. M from Algebra Lessons. In this video, we are going to discuss about parallel lines and transversals. Here in this screen, I draw two lines, L1 and L2. If you look into these two lines, you can see that these two lines are not intersecting at any point. And see, the distance between these two lines is actually maintaining as same at any point of J. See, it's look like a ladder. Yeah, some ladders are actually like this, some are actually not. Okay, it's look like a ladder. Okay, so if we have two lines like this, we can call this are parallel lines. And if we have two lines, when we are discussing about parallel line, we need to definitely discuss about another set of line that is called perpendicular line. Perpendicular line. What do you mean by perpendicular line? If we have two lines which are intersecting in a right angle, intersecting in a right angle, we can call it as perpendicular line. At this point, you need to definitely refresh your memory with the definition of right angle. The angle with 90 degree. Okay, if two lines are creating an angle of 90 degree, we can call that as a right angle. Okay, so you should have that information. So if two lines are said to be perpendicular, the angle between those two lines should 90 degree. Okay, we are actually not discussing about the perpendicular lines or its property here. Here we are actually discussing about parallel lines and another kind of a line, that is what is called the transversal line. Transversal lines. We can check what you mean by transversal line. If I have two lines which are parallel, and if another line is intersecting like this, we can call this third line, this is L1 and this is L2, the third line as the transversal line. The transversal line. So we can go further into this by checking the angles formed in between these two lines because of this transversal. Okay, let me number each of these. That will make more sense. See, suppose this is 1, this is 2, that is the angle. This is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. So altogether 8 angles are formed there because of this transversal line. Oh yeah, that is good. We reached there till the point angles. Okay, so what are the properties of these angles? Okay, so if we have a pair of lines which are parallel and a third line is cutting these two these two lines, so we will call that as transversal line. This transversal line is actually creating some angles in between these two lines, and we are going to introduce a new vocabulary, that is what is called congruent angles. Congruent angles. Okay, what do you mean by congruent angles? Angles which are of same degree measure, that is what is called congruent angle. Keep it in mind, angles which are of same degree measure. Okay, equal degree measure, that is what is called congruent angles. Okay, so this transversal line is actually creating some congruent angles in this plane. We can check which are those congruent angles. Okay, I actually numbered this just for our convenience. We can check which are the congruent angles. Okay, so here I have angle 1. Let me use a different color. I like yellow, so we can use yellow color once again. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Okay, angle 1. See, angle 1 and angle 5. See, angle 1 and angle 5 is actually in the same face of the transversal line, correct? The same face of the transversal line. And we can say that these two angles 1 and 5 is congruent. Okay, the angles 1 and 5, see, this angle 1 is above the line, angle 5 is above the line, and these two angles are in the same face of this transversal line. So the measurements are congruent. Measurements will be same, equal. So that's what we need to keep it in mind. So angle 1 is related to angle 5. These two are congruent angles. And because these two are in the same plane, we can call this as corresponding angles. So this is the new vocabulary, corresponding angles. Because these two angles are in the same face of the transversal line, and because these two are in the same face, we would say that these two angles are congruent, and we are going to define a new vocabulary called corresponding angles. So we can conclude like this: corresponding angles are congruent in a set of parallel lines with their transversal. So corresponding angles. Now we can check what about angle 2. Angle 2 is on the other face of the transversal line, and angle 2 is related to angle 6. See, angle 2 is actually on the top side of the line. Similarly, angle 6 is actually on the same top line of the second line and on the same side of the transversal line. So I would connect angle 2 to angle 6. I would call this as also corresponding angle, and we know that corresponding angles are congruent. Keep it in mind, congruent. You will definitely learn this in detail in your geometry topic in your sophomore year or something like that. Okay, now we can check about angle 3. Angle 3 is actually on this face of the line. Which angle is actually corresponding angles, or which angle is can be called as the corresponding angle of angle 3? If you need, you can mute this video and check which angle is corresponding angle for angle 3. Okay, so the angle which is on the same face of this transversal line and corresponding to angle 3 is angle 7. So angle 3 and angle 7 is corresponding, so that their degree measure will be same. And similarly, angle 4 and angle 8 is on the same face, so we would call those as corresponding angles, and we are concluding the corresponding angles are congruent, so the degree measure will be congruent. Okay, now before I move into further into the problems, I would like to introduce 4 different kinds of angles that can be formed in this set of parallel lines. So we can try to define another 4 set of another 4 type of angles. Say for example, I have a set of line which are parallel, and I'm cutting a transversal like this. I'm going to define. So the first item I defined was corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. And next item I'm going to define as exterior angle. Exterior angles. Third, interior angles. Okay, and the next 2 is actually about exterior and about interior, that is alternate exterior and alternate interior angles. Okay, so we are actually going to find which are these items. Okay, all angles that is formed by this transversal is coming under this list or these categories. Okay, we can check. Again, like what we did before, I am going to number each of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you know what you mean by corresponding angles. So mute this video and try to list the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Yes, so the corresponding angles can be listed like this. Angle 1 is corresponding to angle 5. Then angle 2 is corresponding to angle 6. Angle 3 is corresponding to angle 7. Angle 4 is corresponding to angle 8. So this is the list of corresponding angles. Now we can check what you mean by exterior angle. Exterior means which is outside. Outside means outside of these two parallel lines. That is why we are calling it as exterior angle. Those angles are outside of the system. So we can call angle 1 and angle 2 is exterior angle. Angle 7 and angle 8 is exterior angle. Okay, exterior angle. Similarly, we have set of interior angles. So the angles which are inside, in between these two parallel lines, that is called interior angle. Okay, interior angles are angle 3 and angle 4, angle 7 and not angle 7, angle 5 and angle 6. These are called interior angle. Okay, so now we know which are the angles are exterior, which are the angles are interior. Now we can check the alternate interior angle and alternate exterior angle. Let me draw a line to show which are the alternate exterior and alternate interior. Now we are going to check alternate exterior first. Alternate exterior. See, angle 1 is an exterior angle. Just on the other side of the transversal, which angle is on the exterior? That is the alternate exterior angle. See, 1 and 8 are alternate exterior angles. See, just opposite side on the other side of the transversal line, that is alternate exterior angle. So angle 1 comma angle 8 is alternate exterior. Similarly, this 2 is an exterior angle. On the other side of the transversal line, we have angle 7. So angle 2 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles. This is alternate exterior angle. And similarly, we can check what is alternate interior angle. Okay, exactly the same thing. Find an angle and find the other angle which is on the other side of the transversal line. See, if I'm choosing angle 3 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 6 is related. So angle 3 and angle 6 is alternate interior, and angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 5 is alternate interior. And so these are the types of angles you can find here: alternate exterior and alternate interior. Okay, and the very important thing I want to share with you is these angles are congruent. Oh, that's a good information, right? These angles are congruent. What's the meaning of that? The meaning is, if you have this set of angles, the degree measure will be same. Okay, we can check. See, 1 and 8 is exterior angle, alternate exterior angle. So if we have the set of alternate exterior angle, like say for example, the degree measure of this is 120 degree. So definitely I can write alternate exterior angle is 8. So alternate exterior angle 1 and 8 is congruent. Keep it in mind, congruent. Alternate exterior angle and alternate interior angles are congruent. Okay. So let me check. Angle 2 and angle 7 is alternate exterior angle. So they are congruent to each other. Okay. So similarly, exterior angles and interior angles are also having such kind of relation. So here we are discussing about alternate exterior angle. Similarly, alternate interior angle. Say for example, angle 3. Let me use a different color. Yeah. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. So on angle 3, if suppose angle 3 is 65 degree, I would definitely say angle 6 is also 65 degree, because the reason is alternate interior angles. So these are the information I would like to share with you guys about the types of angles. And before I conclude this video, I would like to give you an idea about supplementary and complementary angles. Supplementary and complementary angles. What do you mean by supplementary angle? Supplementary angles. So if I have a line, you know that the total degree measure of a line is actually 180 degree, because the angle rotating there is 180 degree. So if I have a line and I have two angles like this, the total degree measure of these two angles, 1 plus 2, angle 1 plus angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. So this is what is called the definition of supplementary. So if the sum of two angles is together makes 180 degree, that means it is called supplementary angles. Similarly, if I have two angles, one is this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 together makes 90 degree. So this is what is called the definition of complementary angle. Complementary angle. Supplementary and complementary. If the sum together makes 90 degree, that is complementary. If the sum together makes 180, that is supplementary. So before I conclude this, we can discuss some examples for these problems. We need to know whether we learned this or not. So I have question number one. I have a pair of lines. And I have an angle given here is 107 degree, and I need to find the degree measure of this angle and this angle. So I need what is the degree measure of angle 1, and I need the degree measure of angle 2. Yeah, question mark. Yeah, how can we find it? Interesting. So mute this video and check your knowledge. Yes. So if you can remember the definitions that we discussed about the corresponding angles, you can see that the angle given, the measurement of the measurement given angle and angle 1 are corresponding angles. We know that corresponding angles are congruent, and therefore this angle, the measurement angle and the angle 1 are same. So this is 107 degree, and therefore angle 1 is equal to 107 degree. Similarly, we can check what is angle 2. Yeah, we can use the definition of supplementary angle. What is the definition of supplementary angle? Angle in a line, angle in a straight line, total angle in a straight line is 180 degree. That is actually the definition of supplementary angle. That means the total degree measure together makes angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 together makes 180 degree. So we can say that, and we know that angle 1 is 107 degree. 107 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. So from this, angle 2 can be write as 180 minus 107. So that will be your answer. So what is 180 minus 107? So 180 minus 100 is 80, 80 minus 7 is 73 degrees. So that is the degree measure of angle 2. So this is 73 degree and this is 107 degree. So together makes 180 degree. So we have the required solution. So this is the kind of problems you can expect when you learn this kind of topics. And then another kind of a question you can expect, question number 2. Let me use different color of pen. And question number 2 is this: I have a set of parallel lines and I have a line which is transversal like this, and it is given this is 99 degree, and I need to find this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, and this angle, and this angle. See, I need all angles, but I have only one measurement. It's easy. You know the corresponding angle property. So what do you mean by the corresponding angle property? So if you have a set of angles formed in a plane, and if the parallel lines are cut by a transversal, the angle formed which are corresponding angles are congruent. That we learned at the very beginning of this video. So if this is 99 degree, we can check which are the corresponding angles. So if this is 99 degree, this is also 99 degree, because these two angles are corresponding angles. Yes, that is correct. And we know the definition of supplementary angles, so that we can say that this angle and this angle together makes 180 degree. So we can say that 99 degree plus this angle, let it be the star, equal to 180 degree. Therefore this star equal to 180 minus 99. Okay, that will be 180 minus 100 is 80, and this is 81 degree. Yep, 81 degree. Correct. So this angle is 81 degree. This angle is 81 degree means this angle is also 81 degree. Yep. This is also 81 degree. Correct. That is correct. And now we can use the property of alternate angles. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. Therefore, this angle, and this angle will be same. So this is 99 degree, and therefore this angle and this angle is same. So therefore this is 81 degree. Yep. Now we need these two angles, and we know that alternate interior angles are also same. So this angle and this angle is same. So this is 81 degree, therefore this is also 81 degree. Similarly, we have another pair of alternate interior angles. This is that angle, and this is another interior angle. So these two are alternate interior angles. This is 99 degree means this is also 99 degree. So we have all the degree measure of this set of parallel lines cut by a transversal. So this is the way you can approach these kind of problems. And I hope all you enjoyed this video. If you would like to get more video like this, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you very much.